Hi, my name's Michelle Gellis. I am an acupuncture physician practicing in Florida, and I want to thank the American Acupuncture Council for this opportunity to speak to you today about marketing your facial acupuncture practice. Now, last time I spoke in part one, I did an introduction to marketing your facial acupuncture practice. And if you missed it, you can check it out. And today, I am going to pick up where we left off last time. So if you can go to the first slide. So there are a lot of different facets to marketing facial acupuncture, and some of them are very similar to marketing uh, any acupuncture practice, but some of them are very unique. So today we're going to talk about mailing and newsletters, blog posts, community engagement, workshops and seminars, and collaboration with other wellness practitioners. So, when we think about marketing, one of the terms that is used is lead magnets. And what that means is ways that you can bring people into your practice, things that will attract more business. So, podcasts are a great idea. Things like we're doing right now, where you either through a short or a long version of a podcast give some information about a particular topic. Doing happy hours is a great way to bring business into your facial acupuncture practice. Now, these do not have to involve alcohol. You can do a happy hour where you maybe teach your clients something, and you would have refreshments, and then you can provide maybe mm, uh, something small like a serum or a little takeaway for them. And you would educate them as to the benefits of facial acupuncture. You could offer free red light treatment or maybe quick hand microneedling. That's another way to attract more people into your practice. Creating a book, like an actual physical book or an online book with information about facial acupuncture, tips for self care at home. Also, on your website and in your social media, you can do surveys and quizzes. People love to answer those things, and that can bring more business in that way. Additionally, having a webinar where you do something longer online or a workshop where you might perhaps teach your patients how to derma roll or do facial cupping and gua sha, those types of things where it's self care and you're giving them a useful tool. Also, going to health fairs is a wonderful way to attract more patients because you can have people fill something out for a prize. You can do a skin assessment. You can do a health assessment, feel their pulses, look at their tongue, and talk to them about skincare for their particular constitution type. So, for the health fairs, as I mentioned, you can do a skin assessment, you can do little promo cards, and on the promo card, you might give a discount on maybe a product that you sell, and then also list the benefits of facial acupuncture. You could give those away. You can have other promotional items, little collagen eye masks, massage pens, kind of like the one in this picture, where people can roll it on their face and then the name of your practice would be on there. You could do a spin the wheel, have one of those wheels, and people spin the wheel and they get some sort of a prize for, winning. Next slide. Additionally, use your website. On your website, you can have all of your blog posts, testimonials, before and after photos, an ebook. So on your social, you would have a link to your website where people can see on your social, well, if I click here, it'll take me to the website and I can see the testimonials, the before and afters, read the blog posts, etc. Also, you can do mailings. Now, these can be actual in the mail mailings, or you can do mailing through email, and there are several different elements to mailings. So you want to have a hook, and the hook might be a question such as, um, you know, why do people go to facial acupuncture? So that might be the hook. And then people will open it, and maybe on the second line it'll say, click here to learn more. And then once they're opened, the logo should be on the top. And then in the body of the email, you might want to ask a question, state how you will solve their problem, maybe how they feel after they've had a treatment, but always have a call to action. Don't just provide information and not tell them what to do. So the what to do might say, call our office, go to my website. Those types of things would be a call to action, and always have a link to your website and any social in the email. So here are some examples of marketing hooks that you might have in your email, like in the subject. So examples are three things smart people do when trying to, and then you would put in the outcome, tighten their skin. Three things smart people do when trying to lose dark spots. Or three mistakes people often make when trying to, and then you put in the outcome. And also magic keys. So giving them like some kind of magical key to fix whatever their problem is. The one thing that I finally did to, and then the outcome, get rid of my dark spots, tighten my loose skin. This is one thing my patients do on a regular basis. So these are the types of things that are going to cause people to want to click on your email. Some other ones for maybe your blogs or your website or some promotional material that you might hand out. So reveal your natural beauty, rediscover radiance, unlock your skin's potential. And all of these um, types of hooks will have like a first part and a second part. So goodbye to fine lines and wrinkles, embrace youthful skin through facial acupuncture. Shorter hooks can be helpful. Not everyone wants to read a very long hook, so having something shorter, like unlock the secret to glowing skin today. And if someone sees that in their email, they're more likely to click on something that sparks their interest. Your key to radiant beauty awaits. Revitalize your appearance. Just one click. When you're working on your newsletter, there are a lot of different ways to put one together. Many mailing things like Constant Contact or MailChimp have their own way to design a mailing, or you can just design it in Word or in Canva. And you want to include either part of a blog post or a link to a blog post that will take them to your website. Have the testimonials in there. Do the before and afters right in your newsletter. You can have a contest. You can have famous quotes. These are all things that can when put together, can really make for a really nice newsletter that you send out. Blog posts should be short. People should be able to read it in less than 5 minutes. And sometimes if you put at the top how long it's going to take to read it, that helps as well. You can embed it right into your website and make certain that there's an image and that the image has attributes to it and says what it is. And these are all things that help Google to find your blog post. Put this in your social and in your emails. So when you take the time to create a blog post, you want to have links to it in as many different places as possible. But the most important thing is that you optimize it for SEO. So don't just write the blog post and think, oh, well, it's done. You want to make sure that your SEO is optimized so that when Google is looking for a keyword like melasma, it can find it because you've included that in your keywords. But your keywords have to actually represent what's in the article, or it won't work. Community engagement is also important. Providing donations to different organizations, advertisements. If there's local fundraisers going on, join a Rotary Club or any business networking groups in your area, things like Women's League. All of these types of organizations can connect you with more people, and people do business with people that they know and they like. You can also do collaborations with other wellness practitioners. So go to a spa and tell them about what you do. See if they'll hold on to your business cards. Salons, OBGYNs, they're all about women's health and wellness, massage therapists. And you take their cards as well and cross-refer to one another. This is a list of some of the classes that I teach if you want to learn more about facial acupuncture and how it can help you to bring more business into your practice. Facial acupuncture is a great way to kind of expand the scope of what it is you do. It's very popular. And I teach classes. I have a certificate course. I have an advanced certificate course. And I teach facial cupping and gua sha, derma rolling, skincare, microneedling, ethics, safety, neuromuscular, treating neuromuscular conditions, and even self-care for acupuncturists. So once again, I want to thank the American Acupuncture Council for this opportunity. and I look forward to seeing you next time.